Hello everyone, happy Monday. We are here back at the Disneyland Resort. We're going to enjoy another beautiful summer evening filled with amazing nighttime entertainment.
All my friends have daughters.
Alright, trying to pick the signal strength. Here, alright. As I said, hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. We're here enjoying a summer night at Disneyland Resort, the happiest place on earth. We're gonna enjoy the nighttime shows. We're gonna start off a little bit differently today. We're actually gonna go ahead and start off with the new animatronic show over at the Opera House on Main Street, which is Walt's Magical Life. I'm gonna try to see if we can catch a show before they close. According to the app, they close at 8 p.m. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out, see if that's true. I'm gonna try to catch at least one show and go from there. Here it is, Walt's Magical Life. Let's go ahead and check it out. Some of the bench. Some of it was already here before. This is now a little bit newer. See Walt's apartment looks like on Main Street. And you can see that there's people lining up here. Let's go grab the show.
So it's expensive.
You stand on the other side of the red line, on the other side of the red line. So right now, at some point,
According to the screen, it should be starting in about 3 minutes. Hopefully we have good signal here for streaming this. Please let me know in the comments with a thumbs up. Thumbs up if you have good signal. Thanks.
Ways to handle that. I wondered how they did it. So the opera house has been here for like, this is what I was thinking. And then you do it like sometimes it's just like, they had that little bit of, it was alternating between like Robinson, David Crockett, right?
Hello everyone and welcome to the Main Street Opera House. The doors will be opening momentarily for our next presentation of Walt Disney and Magical Life. For your safety, please make sure you're on the other side of that red light on the carpet as the doors will be opening towards you. If you have not done so already, please make sure that you finish any food or beverages that you have brought with you into the lobby or make sure that they are stowed away at this time. If you are looking for wheelchair accessible viewing, that will be in the center of the theater right underneath the doors that say house. When the doors do open, please make sure that you watch your step as there are some steps and some slopes. Please make sure you keep your hand together and make your way towards the end of the road. Once again, friends, please make sure that you stay on the other side of that red line, watch your step, and enjoy the show.
Hello, Shelby. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna try to zoom out here. Try to give you guys a good view. Please let me know in the comments with a thumbs up if you have good signal. I would appreciate that. Thanks. Okay, I'll say.
Perspective into his remarkable life. For the safety and courtesy of those around you, we ask that you refrain from any flash photography or video lighting, and please silence your cell phones. If you need to exit the show at any time, please utilize the doors to your right-hand side. The narrator for this feature presentation is our Chief Executive Officer of the Walt Disney Company, Bob Iger. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
They say that Hollywood is a town built on dreams, and one of its greatest dreamers was Walt Disney. His life was filled with both exhilarating success and heartbreaking setbacks. But he never gave up. He just kept moving toward that great big, beautiful tomorrow. The story of Walt's life is truly a magical one, and no one could tell it quite like Walt himself.
My dad worked as a carpenter in the Wondrous Fire building. He eventually ended up in Chicago as a contractor, and he was doing that when I was born, December of 1901. But my dad made some money as a contractor, and he wanted to get back to the farm. They finally ended up buying this farm in Marceline, Missouri. It was a beautiful farm, but it was not the kind of farm to make a living on. Things got pretty tough on the farm, because my dad had a sickness. So my dad sold the farm, took the money, and went to Kansas City. And my dad bought this Kansas City Star route. And they gave me a route. I was about 9 or 10 when I started there. Winter, we'd go out at 3:30 in the morning right after a blizzard, or in a blizzard, or in pouring rain. It didn't matter. I did that for 6 years. It was tough.
The constant hardship took a heavy toll on the Disney family. One by one, the children began to leave home. And one day, Walt woke up to find his best friend, his brother Roy, had gone as well. So Walt did something that he would do throughout his life when things got tough. He took a chance.
My brother had joined the Navy, so I wanted to join it. Well, I was still a year too young. I was 16. Finally, this kid come in to me very excited. He said, "There's something just for me here that you and I can get in." I said, "What is it?" He said, "An ambulance unit." I was in Paris, 3rd of September, when first he pulled out. Paris, which had been this exciting thing with all these soldiers and things, suddenly there wasn't a soldier to be seen. And I suddenly became very lonesome. So then I went in and put a request in to be discharged. Well, I hit Chicago. That's where my parents were living. And I said, "Dad, I want to be an artist." And my dad, he just couldn't buy that. So I pulled stakes and moved to Kansas City. Roy was in Kansas City working at a bank. One of the fellows working with Roy said, "Say, I have a couple of friends that have an art shop." I went up to these samples, and there were all these corny things I'd done in France. Well, my gosh, they hired me. I mean, right on the spot. So I took the camera home, and then I started experimenting. My own way. So then I went into this Kansas City film marathon. So that was where I got started in the animation business. So I was thinking if I had something with a novel quick, I might crack the market. But I still couldn't get anywhere with it. I failed. I learned a lot out of that. And I think it's important to have a good failure when you're young. So I packed all my worldly goods in a cardboard suitcase. I went to Hollywood. Arriving there with just $40 in my pocket for my Kansas City ventures. Now my brother Roy was already in Los Angeles. Both of us were unemployed. We solved the problem by going into business for ourselves. We established the first animated cartoon studio in Hollywood.
Walt's dreams were finally coming true. He had his first big hit, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. And he had married the love of his life, Lillian, an ink and paint artist at the studio who shared his dreams. Then he was dealt a devastating blow. On a business trip to New York City, he learned that he had lost ownership of Oswald due to a contract loophole. And to make matters worse, the distributor had signed away Walt's artists. Most people would have given up right then and there. Not Walt Disney. He sent a telegram to his brother Roy. Everything okay. And as he headed home to California, something happened along the way that would change things forever.
Mickey Mouse came into our life.
He popped out of my mind onto a drawing pad on a train ride from Manhattan to Hollywood at a time when the business fortunes of my brother Roy and myself were at lowest ebb and disaster seemed right around the corner. His first actual screen appearance was at the Old Colony Theater in New York in Steamboat Willie. He was the first cartoon character to express personality, and I thought of him from the first as a distinct individual. I did the voice. "Hello, pal. Here simply a little personality assigned to the purposes of laughter. Mickey fitted the need exactly. He brought in the money which saved the day. He enabled us to explore our medium, and he paved the way for our more elaborate screen ventures.
By nature, I'm an experimenter, so I had another idea which was plaguing my brain. It was the Silly Symphonies. It was a series without a central character.
Every one was a new type of subject to give us something to reach out and accomplish something different. Then we started distributing both Mickey Mouse and the Silly Symphonies. It was nip and tuck, getting them out.
Walt began to push himself and his artists. And when he wasn't working, he was worrying about the future. And then the inevitable happened. In 1931, he had what he called a heck of a breakdown. So he did something unique for Walt Disney. He took time off and took his wife on the first vacation they had ever had. When they returned, he was a new man, filled with ideas for the future.
Handwriting on the wall there. It was a short subject with just a filler on any program. Now, if I could crack the feature field, then I could do things. I had done a little story research on different fairy tales I might do, and Snow White was one of them. I thought it was a perfect story. I had the heavy.
It's a magic wishing apple. Now, make a wish.
I had the prince, then the girl, the romance. I had the sympathetic dwarfs and things. We started Snow White sometime late 35, and we were around 2 years in the making. We had the family fortune, we had everything wrapped up in Snow White. In fact, the banker, I think, was losing more sleep than I was. We had a big premiere at the Carly Circle Theater, big, grand Hollywood premiere. All of Hollywood brass turned out for a cartoon.
The Granny of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is going to be presented this beautiful statue. Isn't it bright and shiny?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Aren't you proud of it, Mr. Disney?
Well, I'm so proud, I think I'll bust.
With the profits of Snow White, I built a studio. Years later, I was almost broke. But I had all these pictures and words.
Pinocchio?
There are no things on me.
Bambi? Fantasia?
That was when the war came. The whole world was collapsing then. So many of my boys went through the service. So I just practically stopped my feature production. It's all I could do. And after the war, there was quite a problem picking up the pieces, buying it, diversifying in the business would be the salvation of it. So I tried various things. I want to go beyond the cartoon. And I thought if I could get into the live end, that there's things I could do.
Stand by, engines.
Come on, now, boys, get up!
Not bad, eh, Charlie? Let's open her up and see what she'll really do.
I wanted to look different types of things that I could fall on my nose. One of these pictures, but I had another one right behind it that would hit.
After long concentration on live action and cartoon films, we decided to try something that would employ about every trick we learned in the making of films. We would combine cartoon, live action, in an enormous fantasy, Mary Poppins. As the original Mary Poppins budget of $5 million continued to grow, I never saw a sad face around the studio. Even my brother Roy was happy. This made me nervous. And the horrible thought struck me. Suppose the staff had finally conceded that I knew what I was doing.
Once again, Walt Disney had created storytelling magic to reinvent family entertainment. But even then, he wasn't finished. He had a bigger dream in mind.
Well, it came about when my daughters were very young, and Saturday was always Daddy's Day with the two daughters. So we'd start out and try to go someplace with, different things, and I would take them to the merry-go-round, and I took them different places, and as I'd sit there while they rode the merry-go-round, did all these things, I felt that there should be something built, some kind of an amusement enterprise built where the parents and the children could have fun together. So that's how Disneyland started.
It takes a lot of money to make these dreams come true. And we had everything mortgaged, including my family.
Started with many ideas, threw them away, started all over again. Eventually it evolved into what you see today as Disneyland. But it all started from a daddy with two daughters wondering where he could take them, where he could have a little fun with them too.
The heart means a lot to me in that something will never be finished, something that I can keep developing and adding to. Not only can I add things, but even the trees will keep growing. The thing will get more beautiful every year. And I knew that if I did anything like the park, I had to have some sort of a medium like television to let the people know about it.
The world is a carousel of color, history, comedy, fantasy. There's drama and mirth, there's old Mother Earth, with all of her secrets to see. The miracle of imagination, the marvels of earth, sea, and sky. These wonders untold are ours to behold in the funny world, the sunny world, the wonderful world of color.
And now your host, Walt Disney.
Today, I want to share with you some of our ideas for Disney World. Here in Florida, we have something special we never enjoyed at Disneyland, a blessing of size. There's enough land here to hold all the ideas and plans we could possibly imagine. We know what our goals are, we know what we hope to accomplish, and believe me, it's the most exciting and challenging assignment we've ever tackled at Walt Disney Productions.
Throughout his storied career, Walt never gave up, despite the many challenges along the way. For his visionary work, he received hundreds of awards from all corners of the globe, more Academy Awards than any individual in history, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom for a lifetime of inspiring others. He created dreams that live on today for millions around the world. But with all of that, when asked to name his greatest reward, Walt's reply was surprisingly humble.
Well, my greatest reward, I think, is that I've been able to build this wonderful organization, and also to have the public appreciate and accept what I've done all these years. That is a great reward. But all individuals are different. I had a brother who I really envied because he was a mailman. But he was the one that had all the fun. He had himself a trailer, and he used to go off and go fishing, and he didn't worry about payrolls, heard stories, he just had picture grocers or anything. And he was the happy one. I always said, he's the smart Disney. You know, I was stopped one day when the little boy asked, "Do you draw Mickey Mouse?" And I had to admit I do not draw anymore. Well, then you think up all the jokes and ideas. No, I said, I don't do that. Finally, he looked at me and said, "Mr. Disney, just what do you do?" Well, I said, sometimes I think of myself as a little bee. I go from one area of the studio to another and gather pollen and sort of stimulate everybody. I guess that's the job I do. You know, there's a lot of satisfaction in developing ideas into realities, but there's really no secret about our approach. we keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting. We're interested in doing things that are fun, in bringing pleasure and especially laughter to people. But I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing.
Thank you, everybody, for visiting us today. Please come around and make sure don't need any here.
All right, everybody, that was Walt's Magical Life. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Sorry if there were any technical difficulties, but this is what you see as you exit. All right, so now we're gonna get our task to find a spot for paint the night.
Hang on, I'm like caught in this here.
Should we share the popcorn?
Mickey's.
All right.
Did you see the one on the carousel? Let's roll there.
All right, we're gonna try to make our way towards the spot for paint the night, as I was saying. Just that my gimbal's acting up tonight. Don't know why. I think it's beginning to give out on me, but we'll make it work.
There's another pool. As you guys can see, even though it's Monday, there's a pretty big crowd here getting ready to watch paint the night. They're already camping out. It's about an hour away. I believe the start time tonight is around 8:45, not 8:50. So we'll see. And not the castle, past the castle. See if we can get a good spot towards Small World. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday. Once again, we are here at the Disneyland Resort, the happiest place on earth. We are celebrating happy 70th anniversary of Disneyland Resort. It just happened on Thursday, the actual date. And with that, the release of the Walt animatronic Walt's a Magical Life show, which we just watched. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you guys are enjoying this live stream, please give us a like. We truly appreciate it. And now we're going to continue with Paint the Night. And we will more than likely cap it off with Wondrous Journeys Fireworks. I'm still debating whether I want to watch it from the castle. Maybe I'll just watch the projections plus some fireworks from Small World. But we'll see. We'll see where things take us. Usually when you're at Disneyland, best thing to do is hope for some stuff and hopefully it comes true. And if it doesn't, just have plans B and C. That's kind of what we're doing tonight. You guys can see the monorail passing by. Behind that is the Matterhorn. Matterhorn is actually, according to the app, has been down for refurbishment for quite some time. It's due to be back online this end of this week, or it's the weekend. Let's see if that's true. It's been down for at least 2 or 3 months by my count. I just know it's been a long time since I've been on.
Please remain seated to see the best stop completely.
You guys can see Fantasyland.
Don't ruin the moment. Please gather all your belongings onto the nearest screen exit, please. Thank you.
Once again, truly appreciate everybody who's on here. Thanks so much for support, being on this live stream. Really appreciate it. Hope we're all having a wonderful Monday. We are making our way towards Small World area, see if we can grab a spot for Paint the Night, which today starts about 5 minutes earlier than usual at around 8:45 p.m.
Can I put this one over?
See a little show that comes up around I believe every 15 minutes or so. Outside the queue of Small World, you can see a little characters come out, do a little parade. Very cool. Hello Jacob, hello Anya, thanks for joining. Truly appreciate the support. Thanks for being on this live stream. Dedication. Thank you, Anya. Truly appreciate it. Yeah, Sonia, I saw that the Disney Starlight debut in Magic Kingdom this over the weekend. It looks like an amazing parade, nighttime parade. I'm so glad Disney World now has a nighttime parade as well. Can't wait to hopefully someday see that in person. That's very cool. Very cool that they visited. That's great that they're visiting you now. It's awesome on you. Thank you, appreciate that. As I said, hope you're all having a wonderful Monday evening. We are here at Disneyland Resort. We are now waiting for Paint the Night Parade. Should be starting around 35, 40 minutes, depending on Disneyland's schedule. According to the app, it should be a little bit earlier than other days. It's awesome, Anya. So are we. We're definitely ready to watch Paint the Night. It's definitely the highlight of our nighttime visits here at the Disneyland Resort right now. Now that this parade has finally come back after long-awaited absence. Yes, 33 minutes by my count as well.
We can't sit in the lot. We gotta leave this open. You have to leave this walkway open so people can get through.
But then I'm gonna be able to see what's away.
You're gonna sit right there.
All right, here we go. Oh yeah. I know it's hard for you guys to see, but we can see Peter Pan on top of his drum. Just the first float of this wonderful parade, my favorite of all time. That was a little bit of a false start. Hello, Peter. Hope you're doing wonderful this Monday night. About to enjoy Paint the Night Parade. All right, here we go. I think this is the real one. Let's have a great parade, guys.
180. Everyone here is taking part in the celebration.
appreciate the support. We will now make our way towards through Fantasyland, then through Frontierland. Then we'll make our way towards Main Street to get a spot for Wondrous Journeys Fireworks. Hope you guys stick around for that. Truly appreciate the support, everybody who's on here. Thanks so much for all of those of you who commented if I didn't say things. Danny from Netherlands, Hilda, always here. Thanks so much for the support. And Brett as well. Thanks so much for joining our live stream. Truly appreciate that.
This way for Adventureland.
Bear with us as we walk through here. Get there at around the same time as Mickey does at Main Street. Thanks, Hilda. Truly appreciate the support, the comments, you joining our live streams. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday night, as well as everybody else who's watching currently. Truly appreciate that. Truly appreciate everybody being on here on this wonderful Monday night, summer night here at the Disneyland Resort. Crowds are awesome because of the high energy that performers parade feeds off of. It's amazing.
Yeah, this is the right way.
Alright, everybody, bear with us. Seems like we have bad signal where we're at right now. Try to see if we can improve it, get it better. Hopefully we get it better as we get out of here. This area. For some reason the network signal is not operating today. Don't understand why. Just as we've passed by Rivers of America, as Fantasmic is taking place. Apologize for the signal. Like I said, I don't know if you guys were able to catch that. Signal today is not that great. Fortunately, it's out of my control. I'm trying to monitor it. Hopefully, once we get to Main Street, it improves. Again, thanks so much for everybody tuning in on this wonderful Monday night. As you guys can hear Fantasmic in the background. We've done Fantasmic in one of our previous live streams. We'll probably go back to that one another night where we can watch the second show. To me, the second show is probably the better one because it's less crowded than the first one. Same goes for Paint the Night. I just like watching Paint the Night in the first show. Right on cue, we made it at the same time as Mickey to Main Street. So we're in good shape. Should be able to get in there, go to our usual spot on Main Street for the fireworks. Not too crowded, and especially since some of our party don't have the height. It's better to just be a little bit on the sideline. Actually, we got here a little bit quicker than usual. You guys can still see Mickey. Let's see if we can catch another glimpse of him and friends.
Main Street. We'll be watching the fireworks next. Alright. Now that was finally the end of Paint the Night. We got to see Mickey twice. I call that a great day. And now we just park here for a little bit while fireworks begin. People get settled. Paint the Night floats go in Main Street. Pack it up until they do their second showing, which is at around 10:45 p.m. Probably won't stick around for that one since today is a work night, but we'll definitely stick around for these fireworks. Wondrous Journeys, which came out in 2023, about 2 years ago, for Disney 100 celebration, and some of my favorite fireworks, by the way. This is a good spot. People start coming in. We'll be fine though, we'll be fine. Alright, tries to move all the way forward. That's great if you're tall. If you're not so tall, don't recommend that. Recommend settling around here where I'm at. That's a little bit less squeezed in and further up the castle. Should be fine, should be fine. Again, thanks to everybody who joined our live stream during Paint the Night just now. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday night. If you guys are enjoying this live stream, please give us a like. We truly appreciate that. Truly appreciate the support you guys are already giving us by joining this live stream. And if you're not subscribed, please consider doing so. We truly appreciate it. And if you are subscribed, or you do subscribe, I would appreciate you guys turning on those notifications so that you guys can know when we drop new videos, new shorts, when we go live, as we did earlier in the afternoon. You guys can get a glimpse of what's going on here at the Disneyland Resort. By my count, fireworks should be beginning in 9:35, although I'm not sure yet. The parade, Paint the Night, started about 5 minutes earlier than usual. So we'll see if that means that the fireworks start at 9:30 or 9:35, but they'll be starting soon, so bear with us. You guys can kind of see Main Street suddenly got super crowded. People are getting ready for Wondrous Journeys Fireworks. Should be starting in around then 1 to 5 minutes or 6 minutes. We'll find out in a little bit.
Hey, no, folks, all view is actually inside.
Good evening. In just a few minutes, the lights will be dimmed and Disneyland will present our dazzling nighttime spectacular, Wondrous Journeys. For your safety and for the safety of those around you, please remain in your area until the lights return to normal at the end of the show. Our magical story begins momentarily.
Buenas noches. En tan solo unos minutos, las luces se atenuarán y Disneyland presentará el deslumbrante gran espectáculo nocturno, Wondrous Journeys. Por su seguridad y la de los demás, por favor permanezcan en su sitio hasta que las luces sean restauradas al final del espectáculo. Nuestra historia mágica comenzará en breve.
Hello, Super Bucko. Hello, everybody who's joining. Truly appreciate it. Hope you're all having a wonderful Monday night. We are still here at the Disneyland Resort. We'll be capping off our evening with the fireworks. What better way right after Paint the Night Parade with such high energy music. And we're going to cap it off with Wondrous Journeys Fireworks, which also has amazing music as well. In a different manner, but still. And should be awesome. Thanks so much. Should be starting here in about 3 minutes then. Not 9:30, but 9:35. Should be good. Let's go.
Once again, friends, at this time, we do need everyone to please stand up and fill all the available space in the street, please. Fill all the available space in the street.
All right, everybody. Fireworks should be starting shortly. Thanks so much for patience, your support, joining our live stream. Really appreciate it. Should be good to go soon.
Get to know one another, find out where they live, that we might have Once again, friends, you need to be in the street when the show starts. In the street, please.
For over 100 years, Walt Disney Animation Studios has invited audiences to believe in things never thought possible. And so tonight, we once again invite you to wish upon stars, to step into the unknown, and to join us on this, our wondrous journey.
Some things start out big, and some things start out small. But sometimes the smallest thing can make the biggest changes.
Oh my God.
They say if you dream a thing more than once, it's sure to come true.
Haven't you ever had a dream? Something you want so bad you'd do anything?
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere. I want it more than I can tell.
I've often dreamed of a far-off place. My voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be.
Every turn I take, every trail I travel, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I belong to what is
But you remember, that old star can only take you part of the way. You gotta help in mind with some hard work of your own.
There's been trials and tribulations. You know I've had my share. But I and I'm almost there. I remember the day told me
Nothing could ever be broken.
so we come to the end of this chapter.
Oh no, please, can't we go back to page 1 and do it all over again?
But Pooh, it's just another turn of the page. And I, for one, think what comes next will be wondrous.
Wondrous Journeys Fireworks.
Thank you for joining us at the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration and for being a part of our Wondrous Journeys.
Gracias por acompañarnos en la celebración del 70 aniversario del Disneyland Resort y por presenciar nuestro gran espectáculo nocturno Wondrous Journeys.
All right. People are still clearing out. Actually, there's going to be a second showing of Paint the Night, as well as a second showing of Fantasmic. Paint the Night showing will be in about an hour or so. So people will start camping out here for that one. It should be less crowded. But a lot of these people are actually making their way towards the exit of the park and are getting ready to depart for the night. Just chill out a little bit here and just let people clear out. And we'll give you a little bit of a view of
Folks, if you're
Sleeping Beauty
exiting, utilize the
Castle.
street, please. My friends who are here on the curb, right now we can have anyone waiting. Please come back at 10:30. There's plenty of space for you.
That is true, Chris. I did get to see the fireworks happily. I believe it's happily ever after fireworks at Magic Kingdom. Did not watch it on Main Street. I did watch it towards the castle. Advantage of Magic Kingdom is the huge lawn in front of the castle. And it's good over there. Thanks for the comment, Chris. Rebel, hello.
Other lands and attractions to your right. Other lands and attractions to your right. If you're trying to exit the park, use the street. Other lands and attractions to your right. If you're trying to exit the park.
Let's wait a little. All right, we're just letting these huge amount of crowd just walk through. Have we done World of Color yet? Not tonight. We've done it on other occasions, other live streams. That one requires that we exit immediately and get into DCA prior to park close, which is in 6 minutes. We won't be doing that tonight. We'll probably be doing that another night, another live stream. If you subscribe to our channel, we'll probably do that on another occasion. We also love that show, World of Color Happiness.
Other lands and attractions are going to be on your right-hand side. The exit the park is going to be in the middle of the street.
And turn the sidewalk. Everywhere the crouches are.
Other lands and attractions on your right-hand side.
I told you what it is.
We would probably like to do one ride prior to tuning out for the night. Let us know if you guys are interested in that by commenting. If you guys would like that, we can do a ride. We're probably looking at Fantasyland.
Awesome, Chris. We'll wait, like I said, we'll wait a little bit more, a couple more minutes. Let huge crowds exiting the park clear out. Don't want to go against this large herd. Paint the Night Lake. We already did Paint the Night at the first showing. Truly appreciate you coming on board. Thank you for the support. Thank you for joining our live stream. We already did the first show of Paint the Night. Probably won't stick around for the second show. Like I said, it's a work night tonight. Have to get to work tomorrow early in the morning. But when we're here on the weekends, we sometimes do both Paint the Night showings.
I think you could walk to others inside.
Nakaharap din ang pasto na kanina.
What do you think about the water show?
Okay.
Oye,
Yes. All right, let's go. I think it's time for us to clear. You see this little heart line? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. There's a path here. All right. Okay. We got it. All right. Yes, there's a lot of similarities and differences between Disney World and Disneyland. I, for one, grew up here at Disneyland, so obviously my heart, my nostalgia is all with Disneyland, but Magic Kingdom does have a lot of, Disney World in general has a lot of great things, and I would definitely want to visit again, especially right now with the new Starlight Parade, nighttime parade that they just released officially last night. Definitely want to go watch that in person. It looks amazing what I've seen online. But both have their pros and cons. Obviously, Disneyland Castle is smaller. I know that's always the argument for Disney Worlders. But this is what Walt Disney had to work with. You know, his vision after he saw the success. As you guys can see, I'll show you a little bit of Sleeping Beauty Castle from a distance. Looks amazing, as it always does, day or night. And I know it's just the distances here. Disneyland Resort are much shorter. You don't have to be doing too much. But yeah, pros and cons, pros and cons. Exactly, it's all about the Disney magic. I for one,
so long as I'm in the Disney park, I think I'm always happy. Whether it's Disneyland, Disney World, or any of the other parks around the world. Always makes me happy to be there, be here. So let's continue our way, make our way towards Fantasyland. All right. Exactly. You never say no to a chance to be inside a Disney park. Right now it's summertime, and us being somewhat close by, at least I never say no to going to Disneyland. Or if I have the chance to go to Disney World, I never say no to that. We've had the chance to visit recently. It was an amazing experience. Definitely want to go back. You can see Big Thunder Mountain. Probably save that one for another live stream. You guys can see it's starting to get packed. That's awesome. That's awesome, Chris. Truly appreciate you hanging out with us 1 a.m. It's always great to be at a Disney park. It's so immersive, whether it's the shows, performances, the rides, snacks, the food, the characters, on and on and on. Always a wonderful experience. At least lately, I've learned to think of just being open-minded to whatever happens on a Disney day. Sometimes you make plans and they don't go the way you think. That's okay. Sometimes the other options are great as well. I would think there's a lot more people. I think both parks are equally as crowded. Both are equally as popular. It's amazing to be at either one. Especially the ones here in the US, but also the ones in Europe and Asia. All over the world. Awesome, Stephanie. Glad you're celebrating your birthday today. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to all of those that might be on the live stream, that might be celebrating today, or have celebrating recent days, or will be celebrating in the upcoming days. Hope we're all having a wonderful celebration. Thanks so much for joining our live stream, for the support. Hope we're all having a wonderful Monday night. We continue being here at the Disneyland Resort in California. It's a beautiful summer night. Not too cold, not too hot. No need for a sweater, at least for me. And you can just enjoy the nighttime shows. And we're gonna go ahead and go on one ride at least before calling it a night. Maybe we can do a couple more. We'll see. Like I said, never want to speak too far ahead, especially at Disneyland or Disney Park. And that's the beauty of theme parks. All right. I think people are waiting for that side to open up. People usually try rushing towards. Oh, there's. I think that's projections, but oh, they already opened. We'll be making our way over here. We'll try to join Casey Jr. Circus. It's one of my favorites here at Fantasyland. Alright, hope you guys join us. Thank you. Mission.
Let me know which door you want.
We'll take the.
Thank you.
Yeah, watch your step.
Alright. Gonna go on Casey Jr. all the way to the back. Thank you. Bear with me. I will try to hold this. Let me try to take this off. I don't want my gimbal going crazy. There you go. I'll be freestyling it. All right, let's go.
Thank you. All right. Sorry for that. All right. Take this. Sorry if I'm putting my finger in. I said I was freestyling this, so I took off the gimbals. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That was Casey Jr.'s train, or circus train, I believe it's the official name. Cast member. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday night. Hadn't seen you in a while. Thanks so much for joining our live stream. Give me a second. All right. Let me just. All right. Sorry about that. Made you guys spin a little bit. Stick to Fantasyland. All right. See what else we can ride. We'll do one more. We're calling it a night. If anybody has any suggestions here in Fantasyland, try to do anyone except for Peter Pan. That one is automatic 35 minute wait. Awesome cast member. I think we'll try. Nobody has any suggestions. Do we do Spooky Time? Spooky Time is almost here at Disneyland Resort. Probably in about a month or so, or beginning next month. So that should be exciting. Nobody has any suggestions. I think we're gonna make our way towards Snow White, right? Looks like it's a walk-on, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go ahead and do it. You guys can see the backside of Sleeping Beauty Castle. Let's go. Alright, bear with us. We're about to get on Snow White. Probably gonna freestyle again. Alright, bear with me. Let me take this off. And alright. There you go. Let's go on Snow White.
Escuchen, para que tengan un viaje seguro, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y asegúrense de vigilar a sus niños, ¿eh? Oh, y también, ojo alerta con la malvada reina.
Are you glad to see Snow White, huh? Well then, to be sure you arrive safely, stay in your seat, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside, and oh yes, watch those precious children of yours. On your way now.
Escuchen, para que tengan un viaje seguro, permanezcan sentados con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y asegúrense de vigilar a sus niños, ¿eh? Oh, y también, ojo alerta con la malvada reina.
Are you glad to see Snow White, huh? Well then, to be sure you arrive safely, stay in your seat, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside, and oh yes, watch those precious children of yours.
Night, Chris. Thanks for joining.
How to take care of Snow White.
Hi-ho, it's off to work we go.
Magic mirror on the wall.
With this disguise, I'll fool them all. Have an apple, dearie?
Thank you.
Why?
30 minutes.
All right, we'll be doing one last ride. Sorry if it's a little shaky. I'm still going a little bit freestyle here. No gimbal. Apologize for that. Let me try to see if I can get this going. I think I got it. Let's see. Nope. There it is. I think it locked in. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. Apologize for that.
The thing starts at 10:40.
It looks like our tea party is coming to an end. Please remain seated until your teacup stops, and then follow the signs to the nearest exit. Please visit us again.
Please remain seated until your teacup has stopped completely. Now that I has, please look down, gather your belongings, watch your step, and walk carefully towards the nearest great escapement, the Alice in Wonderland attraction. Thank you.
How many?
2.
You guys can come in right this way.
Yellow.
Alright, here, hold it again. Let's hold it. Alright. Bear with me. Alright. Turn this off.
Welcome to the Mad Tea Party, where everything is quite mad. To ensure your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside while your teacup is spinning. And please do watch your children. To spin your
Thanks,
teacup,
Hilda.
just keep
Appreciate
turning
it.
the wheel to the right or to the left. The faster you turn it, the faster you go. Well, it's off to the tea party. Please say hello to the Mad Hatter.
Bienvenidos al Mad Tea Party. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas
there we
dentro
go.
de la taza. Y por favor, cuide a sus pequeñitos. Chao.
Alright, hope you guys enjoy riding the teacups with us. Whoa. The other way. All right. Whoa.
Oh, there you are.
Spin it. All right.
Until your teacup comes to a stop, then walk to the nearest exit. Bye-bye.
That's
Please
awesome.
remain seated until your teacup has stopped completely.
Hope you guys enjoyed that as well.
Now that it has, please look down, gather your belongings, watch your step, and walk carefully towards the nearest Grand Escapement, the Alice in Wonderland attraction. Thank you.
Alright, that was the teacups. You can see here, Alice in Wonderland ride. Apologize if I'm shaky now. I'm functioning without a stabilizer. But I think you guys can get the gist of. I know a lot of people love
doing rope drop at Disney Park. I, for one, it's really hard for me to wake up early unless it's to go to work because I have to. But I tend to just come in the afternoon, watch a few parades, fireworks, then do what is also known as Power Hour, where you pretty much do as many rides as you can late at night. Because as you guys saw, a lot of people leave the park, so it's starting to clear up, especially Fantasyland. There's your chance to do a lot of that. Hope you guys enjoyed those couple rides we did on Fantasyland. Those are actually kind of cool for me. I love Casey Jr., I love Snow White. Teacups, say less. Teacups is one of my all-time favorites. What better way to cap it off than by taking a look at the majestic, amazing Sleeping Beauty Castle. Give me a second while I position myself. There it is. It's amazing, and it's 70th anniversary. Coloring. Yep. Definitely good time to go do some shopping as well. Get some late snacks wherever they're open, some churros, some popcorn. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a night. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give us a thumbs up here in the darkness. And with this wonderful, wonderful view of Sleeping Beauty Castle, wish you all a happy evening, happy rest of your night, rest of your day, wherever you're at. Thanks, Disney cast member too. We appreciate the kind words. Thanks for joining once again our live stream. And with that, hope you all have a wonderful, magical night as well. Thank you Hilda, thank you cast member, thank you for everybody. All right, thanks so much everybody, good night.